Hey everybody, welcome back to Satisfactory. We're making radio control units, we're making quartz crystal oscillators, we're making computers and high-speed connectors and all sorts of fun crap. And in this episode, we're going to start making our supercomputers, which is some more fun crap. um, we are still drinking our turbo fuel spritz, even though I think I failed to mention it in the last episode or two. We are still drinking it. It is Aperol, soda water, and Prosecco. Cheers. I think it was just the last episode I forgot to mention it. Okay. Our supercomputers. They are going to go here. They're going to be in this building. Like so. I said these buildings are 8, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, they are. So, let's get this foundation out. And I want to try something fun with this building, too. Let's do 8, just for spacing purposes. But I want to do something else here as well. I'm also going to need to rewire these wires, because they are not in the right spot. Let's go all the way to the top. Okay. And I think we'll do the wires first. There we go. I got my lovely roof line in here. Okay, wires. Why don't we run you along this wall? How does that strike you? And you know what? Let's actually do this. We can be extra efficient by doing that. Okay, so you go in there. And we're going to run this away. And now, what I wish I'd done is make this one a double. And I didn't. But we can rectify that. Okay. Perfect. I know I had all those grandiose plans many episodes ago about having like a power control center and being able to toggle where my power's going in case there's a power outage and I need to restart things, but I mean, I got kind of bored with that. That project didn't get very far. It'd work. It will work. I just didn't do anything with it. Okay, I may not have wanted to build that yet, that wall. So I wanted to try. I want to see how circular we can get with things in this game. So I was going to try something fancy here. And see if it is actually possible. And I think the easiest way to do that is going to be with probably these foundations. So let's see. This building might be sized slightly differently depending on how this goes. But let's try something. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles I could deal with, including perpendicular to us right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 technically. I want to see how round of a building I could make, but I also want each wall to be one full concrete foundation. Let's just do this. Let's just try. Um, this is not how we do this, though. It's got to be attached to this one. Yeah. So, this might actually not work the way I was hoping. This is going to be a huge... which is fine. Okay, let's try this then. Let's do it, instead of every angle, let's do every second angle. So that's 1, 2. This should give us 3 angles to work with. Okay, and we'll see how this looks. I wish you would zoop. Okay. Yeah. One, two, and this is going to be parallel now with this, right? Yeah. Okay. I didn't zoop it again. So, okay. It's not horrible looking. It could be a wider corner, though. So maybe we can get away with doing every angle. Let's try it on this side. Zoop. Zoop. This is going to be a huge circle. Yeah, how far out are we coming here? You know what? I like it. It looks pretty cool. Also, I somehow managed to screw this one up. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this big circle. Do I want to make it a little farther back before we start? No. I'm not redoing this again. I think it looks good enough. Now, all we gotta do, though... This is 6 wide, 7 wide. So we gotta make sure we're back to flat somewhere in this general area. Or back to, like... parallel with the rest of our platform. Which I think we can do, because I think it's the next angle we'll do it. Yeah, heck, maybe 7 is the right number to do this with. But maybe not. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be a little wider than the building space we've given ourselves here. Which I'm fine with. But it does mean that all this has to go away, and so does this wall. Okay, cool. Let's really quickly do this, because I'm sure this is super thrilling to watch. So I guess if we're doing this, we want a building 8 or 9 wide in order to meet the radius of this circle. Oh, it's so close. Huh. Okay, cool. Does this line up perfectly? Oh, no, it doesn't. That would have been super sweet. Okay. So there's going to be some weird wall things happening for a little bit here, but that's fine. Speaking of weird wall things, this should work. It doesn't work. Why not? That one is in line. This one is in line. So why doesn't it line up on the end? Did it snap to something weird? Did one of you snap weird? What happened here? Oh, this one didn't line up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, you son of a bitch. Oh. Frig, man. Okay. Well, our experiment worked. I'm not doing this again on camera. I will do this in between episodes. We'll build this weird archway out. We do know that this building needs to be one wider, though, for it. So it wasn't a complete failure. That's so annoying. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I can maybe finagle something here. We're going to keep it the way it was. I'm glad I erased all those walls already. Let's do supercomputer things. Okay. Actually, let's do something here. Change my mind one more time. Just because of the size of this building. Whoa, don't do that. Can I have my cable back? Yep, thank you. Yes, okay. You go away. So just because of that, we are going to do that big circle. I don't mind having this a little shorter than the rest of our buildings. Because there's going to be that big circle area to plop things into. So let's get a manufacturer or 4 and get this up and running. Let's turn around the right direction as well. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty good. And you can make me supercomputers, please. You can even have some computers. You can also make me supercomputers. Okay. Cool. So everything for this we've already made. We've made this. We made AI limiters, high-speed connectors. Have we made enough of these? I don't know. So we need 28, call it 29 high-speed connectors. And 15. I did that wrong. 15 AI limiters. And 22.5 high-speed connectors. Let's quickly go check on those and see if we are keeping up with that. What are you? Computers. You're doing just fine. We are making 12 high-speed connectors, which is not enough. 6, 12, 18. I'd have to put slugs in all of these to get more, which is not totally unreasonable. We'll come back and deal with that later. So we need 22 and a half, and we're making 12 of those, and we're making 20 of these, which is more than enough. Okay. Okay. So we need more AI limiters. That's fine. That's something we can do. It's going to involve more Caterium wire as well, which is also fine. I think there's space up there for more Caterium wire. I'm out of cable? Where'd my cable go? I guess building these things use all my cable. Okay, who's got cable? You guys got cable, right? Your computers? No, you are crystal oscillators. Ooh, but you do have cable. So don't mind me. I am going to take it. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Now, the computers, the AI limiters, and the high-speed connectors are all going to come out on one belt, which is going to be split off. And plastic can just do its own thing. Plastic's easy. I wonder what the best way is to do that. Because I was thinking it's all in the same belt, so we'll just have a bunch of these things in a row, each set to its own part. But up here, the only problem is it's going to be a super pain in the butt because these things are basically on top of each other. We can do it though. We can do it. And let's keep them going fast too. And actually, maybe what we'll even do is not put those right there, actually. What we can even do is think about... What was I going to say? I don't even know what I was going to say. What could we even do? I do not know. Oh, yes, I do know. We'll put a merger here. And we'll just have them on a like a merry-go-round in this room. So we'll just go all the way around the room and plug into what it needs to plug into, and that'll be great. Okay, I say that's how we're going to do it. So let's do it. Did you line up? You did, thank you. Yeah, this is where I'm going to make a mistake, is trying to get these things lined up. 2, 3. So let's get one up and running. And we can work ourselves around the room and get the rest of them going. So we got right will be AI limiter. Right will be high speed and computer. Cool. Before we do that, let's do these. Yes. And how much plastic do we need down here? 52.5. 210. Okay. I did link belts in here, did I? Yes. And you as well? Yes. Okay, good. Plastic is hopefully up here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. You're not going to reach all the way here, are you? No, you're not. Okay. Plastic can just split normally. We don't have to be super fancy with plastic. Cool. Nice. You have power? You do? Let's bring these computer parts over. You are making those things. You are making something that we want. Computers. We do want computers. How do we get computers out of that room and over here? Here's my circuit boards. Okay. I want my computer stuff to come out here. So let's rejig this a little bit. Give me a wall hole like so. Can you make this corner? Not well. No, you can't. Okay. But you can do that, which is great. Now, can you do this? Yes, you can. Well done, team. Okay, so this belt is going to be interesting. Because this belt is going to have everything on it, and it's got to get over to here somehow. I'm changing my mind again. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Let's do this. Circuits can go here. Okay. There we go. And this is where everything's going to go. So, let's make this a Mark V belt. And let's plop a conveyor lift here to go onto that belt. Yeah. That seems like a swell idea. Okay. And put a merger on it. Sure. That looks like it's going to work. That was not at all mine, but I'm not fixing it now. Okay. You are my circuit boards. You are my computers. And soon to be everything else. Okay. Before we go too much farther, I want to get everything else onto this belt. Or else we're going to run into problems. So, everything else is somewhere else. We need high-speed connectors and radio control units, and those are all over here. Correct? Train station? Oh, it's the awesome sync. Okay, you're my high-speed connectors. You can go out through here, sure. That was like a great spot for you to go. But you're going to do the same thing in that you are also going to merge. Perhaps up here. Merger, please. How are we doing for time? Okay, we're going to go a little over on this one again. As has been known to happen. But I want to get this stuff up and running. We're so close. I might not do all 4 of those supercomputers, but we'll definitely get that first one hooked up and running. Okay, now same with this. I don't want to go too far until I get the other of the AI limiters on this belt. Oh no, this is going to be a hard one. You are my AI limiters. Where are you going? Good lord. You're going to there. Well, I got news for you. You're not actually going to there. That was a good idea, but that's not going to work. Yeah, this sulfur, or these, what do we call them? Copper sheets are not making this easy either. You are kind of in line with 2. So if I were to bring it in here, yeah, this will work. Okay. It's not going to look super pretty, but it'll work. Let's make it a little bit higher. That's the least we can do. Could you snap onto the end of the belt, please? Goodness. Okay. Okay. Where's that merger? There it is. The staircase is in such a bad spot. Okay. Alright, there we go. So that's our AI limiters and our high-speed connectors. Let's wait for our AI limiters to get here. Come on, AI limiters, where are you? Let's speed this process up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Then you going over yonder. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this works. I feel like it's gonna work okay, but who knows? We might jam the belt up a little bit. Actually, we're definitely gonna jam the belt up. So what this belt's gonna do instead is it's gonna loop around, and then the leftover parts on it are going to be brought down to here, and they're going to merge with the supercomputers, and that belt with those 4 items on it are going to be sent back to my storage facility. So I have access to all 4 of those. What's up here? Okay, yeah, so it's already jammed up because there's nowhere for this stuff to go. So let's get the next. How are we doing for time? Okay, we're not doing too bad. Let's get the next smart connectors up here. That's gonna be the same problem, unfortunately, the whole way around. And the problem with my loop idea of just sending it all the way around and then back into here is things will start to back up on the belt, I think. I don't know, maybe we might be able to actually, thinking about it, we may be able to put in a condition, like an overflow condition, and that could work. Give me the computer. So if it does start to back up, everything will move. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll try that. And you are AI. Okay. Has anything gone into you? No AI limiters have gone into you yet. This is such a recipe for disaster, doing this like this. Yes, we backed up again. Okay. That's fine. No, can I just have the splitter? Why won't you give me the splitter? But I do hear something running, which means we're making at least a supercomputer. I can put that in the win category. Oh, don't do that. I almost erased my manufacturer. That would be bad. You're not in line, are you? How did you manage that? Cool. You're waiting for plastic, and you can have some AI limiters just to keep things moving a little bit here. Here, you can have some plastic too. Yeah, so you can see that we're kind of already running into this problem. So if I were to loop it all the way around and back onto itself, things will just back up on it. Let's just do a test. Let's test it before we go all the way around. Test it without the resource sink. There we go. Although, actually, because things are going to keep passing by, these inputs, maybe I won't back up? I mean, it will eventually back up. Because eventually we'll have more of one item than another, and then that will cause a backup. So that's why we're going to need the overflow condition. We will need the overflow condition at some point. But I do think we could do that. So we'll bring this around in a loop. So it'll be coming in here. We can have an overflow condition splitter here, which will come down and merge with the output of our fancy dancy new supercomputers. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to do it. But we will not be doing that in this episode. Although we could go unlock this next milestone. I won't worry about that either. Yeah, you can see it's already getting full of computers. So that means that there's more computers in here than this thing knows what to do with. And we're not getting enough AI limiters and high-speed connectors and stuff. So eventually this belt will just fill with computers. Which is not ideal, but also not the end of the world. Okay, so I'm confident this is going to work. In the next episode, we'll continue running these belts all the way around to these four, and we'll complete our loop. But until that time, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot, and we will see you next time. Cheers. My glass is empty, but cheers anyways.